Okay, let me tell you the story of the Ikeja 2002 bomb blast. The night Lagos scattered. It was a Sunday evening in Lagos. What began as an ordinary fire at the Ikeja Military Cantonment later became one of the worst disasters Nigeria had ever witnessed. Inside the cantonment, large quantities of military ammunition and explosives were stored. As the fire opened towards the ammunition storage area, massive explosions began. One explosion followed another. The sound shook Ikeja and was heard across different parts of Lagos. People far from the cantonment suddenly began wondering what was happening. Windows scattered, buildings break, panic spread. But the greatest tragedy was not only the explosions themselves. As people heard the blast and saw the smoke, thousands began running for safety. Many headed towards Okeafa and surrounding areas, believing they were moving away from the danger. But in the darkness and confusion, many people could not see the deep canal ahead of them. The canal was heavily covered with tall grasses and vegetation, making it difficult to recognize that there was a dangerous waterway beneath the overgrowth. People running in panic reached the area without realizing what was in front of them. Some fell into the canal. Others, trying desperately to escape the crowd and explosions, followed them. What many thought was simply an open grassy area turned out to be a deadly trap. People drowned as they desperately tried to escape the explosions. Children became separated from their parents. Parents lost sight of their children. Families were torn apart in the chaos. By the following morning, bodies were being recovered from the canal and other locations around the affected area. The following day, Lagos woke up to scenes of devastation. Bodies were recovered from different locations, while thousands of people were injured or displaced. The exact death toll remains disputed, with estimates ranging from hundreds of deaths to more than 1,000. And another danger remained. Unexploded bombs and ammunition were scattered across the affected areas. Residents were warned not to touch unfamiliar metallic objects because some could still explode. For many Lagosians, January 27, 2002 became a date they would never forget. But one question remained: how did the fire start? And how did the fire inside the military cantonment become a disaster that affected an entire part of Lagos? More than 2 decades later, the Ikeja bomb blast remains one of the darkest moments in Lagos history. This is not just a story about an explosion. It is a story of lives lost, families torn apart, survivors, and a tragedy we must never forget.
Look at the front place there. Everywhere was on fire.
This is Street Gossip TV, the new voice of the streets. Follow for more untold from Nigerians' history.